Walkie time. It's Monday, 21st of December, I believe. Not long till Christmas now. Just having a quick walk before I go and meet Lisa in the local supermarket. Pick up a few more provisions, ready for the big day. Whew. Been busy working on various videos as always. So I've done 2 of the 12 days of Christmas. A rather cool Blue Beetle story and a cool dark side tale which I thought was really very amusing. Très amusement, as they probably say in France, but with a better accent. Yeah, so make sure you watch out for those. I've got a 4 one that I've got to finish up as well. So what I do today, I hit the number 8 and number 9. 4 will be the number 10 one. I can't remember what the other 2 are. Oh, I got a Ghost Rider one for day 11. And day 12, the last one, is it's something like Strange Worlds, something like that. One that was suggested to me by the Jackson Roy Kirk. It's like a sci-fi one. Bit sharpish, these squirrels, aren't they? Once you zoom in on them, it takes them a couple of half a bound and they're out of view. It's quite breezy today, not particularly cold though. Yeah. So I'm going to pick up a few provisions, as I was saying. We're going to meet Lisa in the supermarket. Get a box of ciders. We'll get some chocolate for Lisa's dad. Tomorrow we're going to go to Catford, and maybe I'll show you the famous cat from Catford. There's a giant like cat statue kind of thing like over the shopping centre. Maybe I'll get you a picture of that. I know you got some real suckers for cats in the comic community. Don't take much walking to get a bit warm actually. Sun's in my jacket.
Now, by all accounts, this mirror is more good of one.
he sent an email to me.
I was thinking I might do my blogging here today as well, because I haven't really got anything to talk about much. Just what we're talking about here on a walk. I haven't read any comics. I tried to order some comics for Christmas to come to Lisa's, and it turns out that they will only send it to the address on my PayPal. So I tried messaging them and saying, look, can I get them sent somewhere else? Can I get them sent to another address? Because I'm not home at the moment. And they were like, oh no, we're not covered if we do that. Never mind. Oh, this grass is quite wet, slippery, muddy. Shame there's not a pond here with birds on it. It's a bit sort of repetitive walking around. It's a nice bit of ground, but you do the same walk every day. Kind of loses its. Let's do a quick pan around. Not too fast. I feel a bit tired today actually. Whoa. I'm going to head over towards the path because this is a bit slippery over there. The sort of feet are just like sliding away behind me as I'm walking. Guess it's been raining some. When isn't it raining some in England? Whoa! That was the closest I've come to decking it. I was kind of like fully bent over to the side then almost. Yeah, very slippery this grass. Let me find a poem. Let's do a poem at least, eh? Oh, Winter Solstice by Hilda Morley. Let's get me in it because I'm a handsome bugger. And people normally only watch it from my handsome face. So, Winter Solstice by Hilda Morley. A cold night crosses our path. The world appears very large, very round now, extending far as the moon does. It is from the moon this cold travels. It is the light of the moon that causes this night reflecting distance in its own light so coldly from one side of the earth to the other. It is the length of this coldness. It is the long distance between 2 points which are not in a line. Now not a straightness, however straight, but a curve only. Silver that is a rock reflecting, not metal, but a rock accepting distance. A screaming silence where between the 2 points what touches is a curve around the world. The dance unmoving. That was Winter Solstice by Hilda Morley, written in New York in 1969. There you go. Didn't sound like it was factually correct somehow. I think citation needed and all that cold reflecting off the moon business. I think it was just poetic speaking rather than scientific fact. Let's just get back onto the view, shall we? Get a nice It's an interesting church steeple.
He's just gone from baby to adult phone. Yeah.
My mission is to my dog to keep my German Shepherd and kill my son. Kill my son with my German Shepherd. So this is so 2 seconds.
Ah, horse chestnut. Horse chestnut. Aeschylus hippocastanum. It's hard to keep steady when you zoom in. Any tiny little movement, fraction of movement, produces a big deviation in where the camera's pointing when it's zoomed in like that. Look at this beautiful old tree. It's a big. Can't remember if I looked at this one previously in close detail or not. One of them's got a identifying plaque on it. Doesn't seem to have. It's got a hole in the side. Let's go. Let's look in and see if we can see any squirrels in the hole without worrying them, obviously. Is there something in there, or is it just leaves? It's hard to make out. If it suddenly attacks my camera, I think that was just leaves falling in there. I couldn't really tell. Let's zoom in a little bit and try that again. Are there just leaves in there? I think it's just leaves. Can't tell. It would be good if it was 2 squirrels shagging, wouldn't it? That would have made for a good video. Wildlife pornographer. I think there's a number of different sundials here. There's a sundial trail, a sundial number 6. There's an inscription. The shadow by my finger cast divides the future from the past. Behind its unreturning line, the vanished hour no longer thine. Before it lies the unknown hour, and darkness and beyond thy power. 1 hour alone is in thy hands, the now on which the shadow stands. The sundial indicates the time by the sun here at the Horniman in winter, when BST is in force at 1 hour. Our watches are set to Greenwich Mean Time as established by Act of Parliament in 1880, but days are not in fact exactly 24 hours long. They vary by up to 30 seconds either side of 24 hours, depending on the position of the Earth in an elliptical orbit around the Sun. The table below shows for 3 days of each month the time on your watch when it is exactly noon by the Sun. Add 1 hour to these figures in summer. The difference is the same for any other hour that day and can interpolate for the days in between. Okay. Of course, everyone knows that time is made here in England, in Greenwich, and shipped out to the rest of the world. I like the old lamps. I'm assuming these probably they've updated the light mechanism inside, but I'm sure the actual posts probably are, you know, originals or there's a squirrel run up the side of that tree. You were just too quick for me there, weren't you, mate? Hello, hello, Twitchy McSquirrel.
Your bag's open. Sorry,
Alright, that's plenty for today. Cheers for joining on my walkie. I won't bother watching the vlog today because it's going to be exactly the same things. I'm not going to show any comics or anything. Maybe I will. No, maybe I won't. I might just do the vloggy here while I'm here. Just going to stand in front of the totem pole and talking to the camera. Alright, see you tomorrow.